Works for me. And off we go. All right, see you in about good 20 minutes or so.
Oh, you're supposed to wear it on the inside of your pants. Well, I don't know. I never seen
You
it
know,
before.
thanks so mad for that image I'm never going to delete from my skull.
Hey, welcome. I'm Raul. Congratulations on
Hi,
successfully
Ro.
installing the game. The next thing you know, you'll be hacking into the Pentagon. How many people do we
Doubtful.
have playing?
Just the
Do we
one.
really need to be here for one player? I mean, what player? Hey, great. Welcome. Go ahead and type in your name. Another thing, are you looking for a 7-question game or a 21 question? All right, guys, here we
Let's do
go.
21.
You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B as in Bridges of Madison County.
That's on a TV show, dude. Bonanza would work. Come on.
20 seconds. All right, listen, this is easy as pie. Pie the food, not the number.
Gotcha.
Questions on the screen. You think you know the answer, you buzz in. You pick one of the choices on the screen. All right?
Yep.
We'll see you later.
9, 8, 7,
Okay, here we go. Use the desk. Okay, go
Three.
900 enemies. With enemies like these, you'll never have friends again.
Probably true. Sure, it's on the TV set, dude.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Yeah, welcome to You Don't Know Jack TV, my friend. Just me and you tonight? How nice for us. What do you say you squeeze in nice and close? We'll take the phone off the hook. Maybe I'll even rub your feet later. You're all by yourself today? Don't worry about it. You imagine me right there next to you, mocking you. Okay, let's rock.
Okay. I see how it is.
Question 1 is taped before a live studio audience.
And our special guest tonight, Magnum Farce. You get it right, you get 2K. Okay, free your mind. This golf tournament were renamed to honor the actor who provided the voice of Robin Masters on Magnum PI. What would the tournament be called? The Raymond Burr Invitational, the Orson Welles Open, the Charlton Heston Classic, or the Rock Hudson Cup?
Wait, Robin had a voice?
I'm giving you some cash if you pick this one.
Orson Welles.
Writer Robin Masters was played in voice only by Orson Welles. The Orson Welles Open. I got a really bad image in my head right now.
Well, I don't entirely blame you.
Well, what do we have here? At last, Dave Thomas, I have found you. How does $2,000 sound? Pencils ready. Let's do it. Considering his name, Ben Vereen's character from Roots would make the most appropriate spokesperson for which fast food chain? Jack in the Box, KFC, White Castle, or Pizza Hut? Ben Vereen played the irrepressible Chicken George.
Hey, there you go.
Mr. Vereen portrayed a full range of emotions in that role. Or should I say, free range?
Sure.
This is question 3. We're calling this one When There's Something Strange in the Tube. You get this one right, you get 3,000 greenbacks. One question coming right up. Well, suppose the Ghostbusters are hard up for work and decide to practice their trade on various TV shows. On which of the following shows would they not find a ghost to bust? Jennifer Slept Here, My Living Doll, My Mother the Car, or Topper? The only show listed here that does not feature a ghost is My Living Doll.
I'm not sure what that had to do with.
It starred Julie Newmar, so that means that not all busting is out of order. All right, I need a category.
All right.
Well, I hope you're all rested up because you're about to take on a Dis or Dat.
Hey, there you go. We can live with it.
This Dis or Dat's category name is When in Doubt, Host a Talk Show. All right, I am kicking ass and naming naming 7 names, and for each one, I want you to tell me if that person ever hosted their own talk show or not. If they had a talk show, you press 1. If not, press 2. And if you want to skip one, press 4. You get $500 for each right answer. 500 is going to be taken away if you get it wrong and you don't get to it. All right, I'm going to start you off with 30 seconds on the clock. It's showtime. Vicki Lawrence, talk show or no talk show?
She had a talk show.
Mary Lou Henner.
Yep.
Suzanne Summers.
No.
Marsha Warfield.
Definitely no.
Tempest Bledsoe.
Yes.
Space Ghost.
Yes.
One more. Tina Yothers.
No.
Ain't got no more.
Everybody had a talk show. That is just mind-blowing to me. I mean, actually, I do.
So you wanted a little help then.
Okay.
This category is known
Andy's worst nightmare.
up. $1,000 at stake on this one. All right, imagine there's been a big government cover-up about the first appearance on Earth by the alien Mork from Ork. Because Mork first appeared on his or her show, who of the following would be the best person for the government to silence? Gilligan, Mel Sharples, Richie Cunningham, or Mindy McConnell?
That would be Richie Cunningham.
Mork made his first appearance on Happy Days, so
Nanu, Nanu.
key information. And while they're at it, maybe the government can whack Ralph and Potsy because, you know, they can get away with it.
Or find Chuck.
Throw me a category. Coming at you, double down. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. All right, imagine the Doublemint Gum people are filming a new Double Your Pleasure commercial, but they can't seem to find the right twins to cast. If the Doublemint people decide to hire only sitcom characters that are played by 2 different actors, which of the following characters will be left out of the commercial? Darren Stevens from Bewitched, Chris Partridge from The Partridge Family, Fred Mertz from I Love Lucy, or Becky Connor from Roseanne?
As far as I know, Fred Mertz just was Fred Mertz.
That goes in the win column. William Frawley was the only actor to play the crusty but lovable Fred Mertz. And I just said crusty butt, didn't I?
Unfortunately.
Category, please.
Don't you? Got him out.
Tonight. Savory.
I love you, question 7.
All right, give it up for Thank God for Cable. You get this one, you pocket $2,000. My brothers and sisters, can you answer me this? What does the 700 stand for in the 700 Club? The temperature in hell, the age of God, the original paying members, or Jesus' favorite number?
I'm going to go with the original paying members.
The 700 stands for the 700 members who donated $10 a month to put the 700 Club on the air. I hear they actually fell 34 members short, but they thought that the 666 Club would be a little inappropriate.
Well, considering it would make sense.
Category. Here we have Pull My Fingers. $2,000 for correct answer. Hey, yo, you, over here. Okay, good. Now, look at this picture and tell me, if a hippie gives you this sign, what is he saying to you? The visitors have arrived. Danger! In Orkin, which is honor, or somewhere a Vulcan is crying. The lights are on, but nobody's home.
Crap.
Does this ring a bell? When Samantha from Bewitched has to give Darren her word, she gives him the witch's honor sign. Now, tell me again, why doesn't he let her perform magic?
Because in sitcom fashion, they kind of match it. All right, Ford is leading Pittsburgh.
When they say edited for TV, they mean it. I'm gonna make this one $1,000. Hey, imagine this. If Richard Chamberlain were to consolidate 2 of his most famous roles in TV miniseries, what character would you find him playing? A samurai priest, a rich immigrant Texas rancher, a slave trading battleship commander, or a Civil War...
I got this one. Shogun, and the Thornbirds.
Close personal friend Dick Chamberlain starred in two of the biggest all-time miniseries as an English samurai in Shogun and a tortured Australian priest in the Thornbirds. So he kills people, but he's racked with guilt about it.
Yeah, that makes sense, basically.
For your enjoyment, what you cooking, Mrs. Garrett? You get it right, I'm putting you up $2,000. Oh man, here it is, time for dinner at the Drummonds, and Mrs. Garrett forgot to go to the store. Desperate to find some sort of meat around the house, she panics and prepares Abraham for dinner. What'll the Drummonds be eating?
No!
The halibutler, blackened goldfish fillet, or cat roast?
That would be blackened goldfish fillet.
Abraham is Arnold's goldfish. Little Abraham probably won't be enough food for the whole family, though. Mrs. Garrett might have to whip up some fettuccine and a rich white guy sauce. Hey, you're halfway there. Let's see what happens in round two. Now, in round two, every question is worth twice as much, so there's going to be some...
Is that right? Celtics winning 68-32
Time to pick a...
and half?
Shake hands with Life Before ER. This one can get you $6,000. Okay, we're all familiar with the hit series ER, right?
Sure.
If Nurse Carol Hathaway had been raised by the TV family The Hathaways, what unusual scenario would most likely happen in the ER? She'd help hillbillies acclimate to city life. She'd levitate patients from stretcher to bed. She'd fly to work in a crop duster, or she'd receive a visit from her chimp siblings.
Yeah. That was Miss Hathaway on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Hillbillies, yeah, you fell for it. See, that's Jane Hathaway from the Beverly Hillbillies. What do you say we check out the right answer? On the 60s show The Hathaways raise a family of chimpanzees, which they refer to as the kids.
No, put the shovel down. Okay, just one incision. Let's put it back.
All right, I need a category. Open wide and get ready for the cost of advertising. If you know this one, you're getting $4,000. So you know why you never see commercials for detective agencies? Because they're not allowed to show dicks on TV. Given the name of David and Maddie's detective agency on Moonlighting, what would you most likely see David Addison doing in an advertisement? Painting his bare hind end blue, setting Maddie's hair on fire, wearing a straitjacket like a diaper, or sticking an illuminated flashlight up his butt.
Who's Blue Moon?
David Addison and Maddie Hayes are co-workers at the Blue Moon Detective Agency. And considering the actor who plays David, the ad would be perfect for Vanity Fair. Give me a category. Let's have a big warm welcome for the Merry Wives of Columbo. Heads up, this one's gonna be $6,000. Hey, have you ever heard of the musical Kiss Me, Kate? Well, maybe you should quit playing computer games and get some culture. All right, anyway.
Yeah, okay.
It's a sequel to Kiss Me, Kate were made about Kate Columbo, wife of Columbo and star of her own spin-off series. Based on the title of her show, what's the best title for the play? Kiss My Housewife Detective Ass. I'd kiss you once in a blue moon. I'd kiss you, but I love a mystery. Or no kisses till you drop the and wife crap.
It was started out as Mrs. Columbo, but ultimately became I Love a Mystery. Kate Loves a Mystery.
Columbo's spin-off starring Kate Mulgrew was first called Mrs. Columbo and later called Kate Loves a Mystery. Later in the series, she changed her name and never even mentioned a husband. I guess she got fed up with Mr. Forgetful Detective never hanging up his rumpled trench coat.
It didn't work because they pulled the plug after 2 seasons.
Let's take a look at swimming with the enemy. You get it right, you get 2K. Heads up, here it comes. If you went swimming on China Beach, for which of these would you have to watch out? Being ripped off by crooked businessmen, being spotted by North Vietnamese spies, being revived by buxom lifeguards, or being run over by speeding race cars?
China Beach was a show about the Vietnam War.
China Beach takes place in Vietnam. During Vietnam War. The problem with trying to get a tan on China Beach is if the ultraviolet rays don't get you, the Agent Orange certainly will.
Ah.
Category, please. Uh-oh, fresh slut tits eyesore.
Gibberish question time.
Take a look at this gibberish category. Jamming on the high seas. Let's see how much of $10,000 you can win on this gibberish question. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. All right, listen up and tell me what phrase this rhymes with. Loud jazz, the sea rock.
Loud jazz the sea rock.
Situation.
Loud jazz the sea rock.
First clue, it's a promo slogan.
Loud jazz the sea rock. Loud jazz the sea rock.
It's a promo slogan for NBC. Must see TV? Nah. Last clue, you'll be so proud if you get this. Let's see what you got. Start typing.
Here we go.
You know, I noticed that NBC doesn't use this slogan much anymore since they started airing Suddenly Susan. You think there's a connection?
Yeah, they sold for mediocrity.
The category? What would we do, baby, without guest stars? How does $4,000 grab you? Uh-oh, that ne'er-do-well alcoholic Uncle Ned from Family Ties has gotten into the vanilla extract again.
Uh-oh.
Portrayed Uncle Ned on Family Ties. What might he say when Alex finds him in the pantry? I like my vanilla shaken, not stirred. Stupid is a stupid drinks. Survey says vanilla. Or definitely vanilla. Definitely vanilla.
That would be Tom Hanks, and that would be Forrest Gump.
Tom Hanks, a.k.a. Forrest Gump, riveted audiences as the alcoholic Uncle Ned on Family Ties. An earlier version of the script has Alex finding out that Uncle Ned is a cross-dresser living in a hotel for women. All right, I need a category. The category is, a horse isn't always a horse, of course. Sit up straight. This one's going to be worth $6,000. All right, quit your horsing around and listen up. Suppose Mr. Ed headed out to find himself a new companion. If Mr. Ed tried to find Mare's Leg from Wanted, Dead or Alive, which of these sounds might you hear? Sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4? And again, sound 1, sound 2, sound 3, or sound 4?
I'm going to guess 1.
Steve McQueen's character Josh Randall from Wanted, Dead or Alive calls his gun Mare's Leg.
Well, looks like they won't be putting Mr. Ed out to stud. Yep.
I believe this one is called Addicted to Soap. You get a right answer, you're walking away with $4 grand. Okay, this here is a fill in the blank, so get ready to start typing because I'm telling you, this is driving me crazy. I cannot think of the name of this TV show. You gotta help me out. It's a soap opera that first aired on ABC for like 5 years. All the action takes place in this creepy town called Collinsport, Maine. They had a... Yeah, do it. Dark Shadows, that weird soap opera that was on ABC from 1966 to 71. It was all about Barnabas Collins, that blood-sucking old vampire that lived in that big mansion in Collinsport.
Yep. Thanks for making me faked out for a second.
Some people believe that Erica Kane on All My Children is really a witch, unless I misheard them.
Well, if she was, she'd have gotten more than 1 Emmy, guaranteed.
This one's called It's Time to Put On Makeup. 4K coming your way for a right answer. Okay, so you remember those 2 old guys on The Muppet Show who sit up in the balcony, right? Well,
Yeah.
the 2 old guys who sit in the balcony throw a big bash for the Muppets at one of the Manhattan hotels for which they're named. What might you see? Fozzie Bear moshing at the Howard Johnson, Miss Piggy pigging out at the Waldorf, Kermit doing the lambada at the Ritz, or Beaker schmoozing animal at the Hyatt.
It would be Stadler and Wardorf, I believe.
Guys in the balcony are named Waldorf and Statler, so you're gonna see Miss Piggy chowing at the Waldorf. Hopefully she's picking out on the Waldorf salad. Otherwise, she's going from Miss Piggy to Miss Porky.
You're gonna get a pork chop for that one.
Let's see what we got going. Animals and whipped cream. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Hey, remember those crazy animal rockers, the banana splits? Which member of the banana splits would most likely eat a banana? Bingo, Legal, Drooper, or Snorky?
I don't know.
Bingo is the gorilla drummer in the band, and bananas are a staple of a gorilla's diet.
Hey, that was complete guesswork.
Episode, if you would have put whipped cream on the other three and then ate them. Hey guys, wait up.
Step away slowly from the host.
You're about to embark upon the attack. Hit your buzzer when you see two words that match. $2,000 if you're right, 2,000 off if you're wrong. It's not so hard. Just remember this. Remember the clue. It's got to be a match that fits this clue. People you love to hate. Try not to take it personally. See ya.
Jealous. That'd be J.R. Ewing, wouldn't it? Yeah. Who are the villains? Alexis. Yeah, there you go. This place. What's the name of the... Amanda. Yeah, that's it. Knots Landing. Oh, Lord, I have no clue. Cunningham, maybe? It is! Savannah. Oh, Lord, I have no idea. Peyton. Okay. We feasted on that Jack Attack.
There it is. Way to go, my friend. Like I always say, it doesn't matter whether you win or lose as long as you get to play with yourself. Now get the hell away from the computer, will ya? Because
Great show.
I just proved you wrong, dude.
Holy mackerel, did you expect to see your name up there on the high scoreboard like that? Probably not. Not the way you played. If you want to play again, let me know.
What are you talking about? That's a pretty good score, man. All right, that concludes this episode of You Don't Know Jack TV. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit the thumbs up in the video. Leave a comment in the section below and do the spread the word. We'll see you next time here on Tickets Please Gaming, as the arcade is now closed.